Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
I must have a few of those now. Just realised we don't want the penalties. Nice music. I think a good soundtrack really makes a difference in a game.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo. See you later in the briefing room.
Place is a maze.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice?
I've done enough
Maybe
shooting.
later.
Sure thing.
Ah, that's a mission. Come on, then.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice.
Here we go, Cat.
Can you come it now? I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It's not.
I'm assuming you get more points for headshots. But you're supposed to shoot center and mass normally.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distraction.
So
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this.
I will
Sure thing.
Oh, again. I thought I'd put it in. Oh, I do. Just gonna get 15 points.
Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon,
I calibrated it.
it is beyond repair.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because, but I guess.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you.
There's my favorite law enforcement.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do what he seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well,
You are not a Ronin.
yeah, okay.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, Bob?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just... all you have to do is find Briggs's phone. Just make sure to hang it straight. Thanks, Murphy. I still need... You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Thanks to ROBOCOP's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Let's go.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Contact! Contact!
ROBOCOP, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Put down your weapons. Now have 15 seconds to comply.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Now have 15 seconds to comply.
Damn. Firing squad.
Stand your ground! Advance! 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 Suspect is down! Keep moving!
Moving!
Stay sharp! Continue forward! Arm neutralized! I knew you were gonna lose. Our line of work is about the team, not the tech.
ROBOCOP, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first... Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of... The later gains will far outweigh the cost.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch. And I think I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their home.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these...
You can go, but if you continue to
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings. We're opening this vault with or without your...
Tidy.
Hurrah! ROBOCOP! I knew our founder would send his best!
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive!
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
ROBOCOP, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you. From a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay.
There is no time.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best. First aid, kidnap...
Are you looking for a bomb
Found it! First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, okay.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So then, according to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables.
Okay, maybe...
I will have to...
Just remember, detach the one with the high...
That was easy.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
I don't like that guy.
Well, I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Bet there's a surprise in there.
Great. Now out of my way. What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Tunnels? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Did not know you could do that.
ROBOCOP, there's a deserted warehouse now. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicles. It's your best bet. Right there.
Damn. Who threw that? Like that.
Pick up, goddammit! Anyone listening to this?
I am listening, Creep.
ROBOCOP!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe with the OCP
We'll get to
bank.
that, Murphy. Rebecca
Yeah,
will chew my
glad
ear
we
off
got
if I
Murphy
don't
on
make
our
sure you
team.
take part in it. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. ROBOCOP, is that you?
I am standing in front.
Oh, OCP skimps on everything. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs.
We need to get the power.
I am equipped to deal with.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Hope that coughing's not too loud.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
So I'm ready for you, Robo.
Didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not.
All
Looks like
right,
OCP is really
let's
cutting
see what's
costs
cooking
left-handed.
under the hood.
God knows what they'll cut next.
Once I'm done,
Or who.
he's all.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you?
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate?
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're the thief that broke. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it.
I do not remember my family.
These feelings,
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as...
and now you're afraid that they sent me here to...
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. I've got plenty to think about for now.
We have lots of upgrades. Might as well get all of them.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow. Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just you're not going soft on us.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it. You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion.
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send ROBOCOP the entire
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer...
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know what...
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some action. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And...
the old man himself?
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you.
Enough! Head downtown.
ROBOCOP! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about what a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city.
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me lead. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself?
Hey,
I
Shiny.
tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, there's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage.
Should I assume hostility?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the stairs. Doesn't matter.
This isn't shady at all.
The old man is waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city, a new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor...
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blunt?
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want.
That is...
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded, and...
I'll make sure she gets the best care.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me.
Didn't realize I could only choose one of those
Take care
options.
of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers at Blast and Steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a lock.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP... Do you want to help OCP?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be at the bank. You proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP.
What is it that you...
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to... I need to protect what's inside. But there's a meeting I need to keep in...
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring. Call me once you secure the box.
I hate the day shift. You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Man, it's ROBOCOP.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
This is our
Well, well, well. These things are supposed to go to...
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have...
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy.
No. The sound of...
Just don't depend on your lie detector. In the box are my personal belongings. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue. You've helped them already, though. Ronnie's Grocery.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have some...
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that, they did a number on a lot of families. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway,
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right.
If we live the way others want us to live.
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done.
Got it.
Spare
check.
Duty light. Good job. Preparation is the most important.
Isn't this the part of the city where...
Police!
I think that...
Please!
Set the radio to my...
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank...
When responding to a request for aid, watch and learn.
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to... Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore.
Yes.
The third thing...
I'm quite familiar with... Ma'am, could you...
It's my cat, Fortune.
Do you have any idea...
The only place... I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but...
Is it okay for us to...
Yes, it makes an excellent
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings
Turn your
fortune.
flashlights on.
Don't you come back without...
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat.
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be...
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I...
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time. Find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
I'm gonna kill you for this! Not the fucking just I'm in here.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in Pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Fuck! He got me! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit!
Remain calm. I am here.
That was intense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ATM won't give me my money! Can you do something about it? You're saving my life. Finally, I got something to buy a nuke with.
Oh, when Delta City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, everyone can afford it.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Greetings.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
The longer you stick to a path...
Amen. Nah, tell me.
I need information on...
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to... Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the river. So, your best bet is...
Are you positive that he...
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gather, I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to...
Anyway...
there's this crazy old bum... We owe, and I think everyone...
Thank you. I will not...
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you... So what do you say?
If it helps you stay out of trouble...
Yeah, it'll
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script, and thankfully his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading...
Everyone deserves it. There is nothing that you cannot come.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the...
Excuse me.
You can investigate the case of several tapes being
Oh, man. Did he call us friends? Nice.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh, man. Great movie. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies.
We do not need to bow.
Easier said than done.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond? I'm just messing, but let's get back to it, because...
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think...
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is not...
Doesn't pay the bills, though.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But...
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. Sequels, remakes, comic book...
They give hope that...
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. Anyway, risking to sound... Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns.
Where is Pickle?
He ran out.
Where will
I don't know. But homeless or not, try the computer. Who's gonna pay for all this?
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from... They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it. I misheard the time.
You need much more help.
We all got problems. I fucked up. I know. With all that diamonds are made... I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right...
Which is?
All I need, right? So, let me keep the money.
Are you asking a police officer to leave?
I know you're a police...
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.